Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all you awesome, wonderful, lovely entertainers and people out there. Well, actually, people are entertainers. So hello to everybody. I am Sean Grant, your host for the Actors Area. Thank you so much for joining me today. And this is a really, I like to call it dope. You can call it special. You can call it near and dear to my heart. But today's show is really cool because I feel like when you go into an industry that is seemingly difficult to break into, seemingly difficult to succeed in, you know, there's a lot of negative stigmas that tend to attach itself to the industry. And so my goal as I guess you can call it prime chief of the Actors Area, is to change those things around, but more importantly, not necessarily change everything, but change people's perspectives on how they look at it, you know, because, and I wrote this on my blog this morning, I truly do feel like if you love something and you're good at it and you work at it, not backbreakingly stress-filled work, but you work at it to the point of it making you feel really good inside, then good things will happen regardless, you know, and there's nobody that can stop that from happening because that is the way of the world. That is universal law. It will happen for you. And I truly believe that. So I kind of got into that and stumbled upon, you know, what would be really cool. And I've done this before because my thing is I'm all for uncertainty, but really big moments. I never want to be the guy who's at a loss for words, who doesn't really know what to say, who is just like tongue-tied and nervous and all those things. So I try to prepare myself as much as possible by doing things that I know will help me in the long run. And that takes me to our title, A Star is Born, Creating Your Acceptance Speech. Now, here's the amazing thing about this beautifully created universe. And we see it every single year. You could be sitting at home, submitting on Actors Access, LA Casting, going on 100 auditions, and nobody knows who you are. A year and a half from now, you could be up at the podium at the Academy Awards receiving your Oscar for your performance. And that is how awesome it is to be alive today, to be in a universe that works just like that. You know, it's the most amazing thing every year when you tune in to see individuals who I guarantee you weren't thinking a year ago from that time that they would be in this position. But what I'm here to do, especially with today's show, is just give you an opportunity to create that whole entire experience. You know, I think a lot of times there's so many nerves happening because, let's face it, you win Best Act, you win any award at the Academy Award show, you're getting in front of the best, and you're getting in front of people who are really freaking good at what they do, and so you've got to get to a point to where you can basically inspire the others that are in front of you, the people that are watching you make your acceptance speech. So for vibrational reasons, because I feel like it puts it out there for you, and to help you to be more comfortable, I thought it would be an awesome job for you to write an acceptance speech, or better yet, record an acceptance speech. If you go to my YouTube, which is Love Your Vibe, you look through my videos, you'll find an acceptance speech that I created, I think it's about a year and a half ago. No, it's probably sooner than that. Not sure to be exact, but I created this acceptance speech, and I thought about all the elements that I knew deep down intuitively would play a part in me being an award-winning actor. And I really delved into this process because I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right, and I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel it from the standpoint of let's make this happen. We don't know how it's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to happen, but I know that it's going to happen. So let me do it now. And I got up and I grabbed my microphone and I started recording, and literally it was like recreating the experience. If you listen to it, you can even hear me say at the beginning, I'm not sure where I should go, but before long, the words just start popping into my mouth, and they come out very organically. And it was such a moving experience for me because it helped me to see what's possible. But not only what's possible, but what's probable in my life if I continue to do what I love. You know, I think, like I said, there's a lot of negative stigmas. So much is just put on being an actor in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, in Chicago, and in New York, and all these places, and just you get so tired. I know I get so tired of hearing people say, well, that's really hard. And that's like, what did you expect to do in that? Or when, like, you know, it's been a while since you had a gig and somebody asks you, well, what have you got going now? Or what have you booked lately? You know, like, what about the other areas of my career? How hard am I studying? You know, what have I learned today as a person that's going to help me as an actor? You know, that's the type of questions I ask other entertainers, because I know at the end of the day, ultimately, booking the job is probably the most exhilarating, but it's not all about that. It's the journey and the person you become as you pursue this career, right? So with that being said, I like to create possibilities. I like to get to a point to where something feels right, because here's what I learned as an athlete. When you can rehearse, right? When you can rehearse how things will feel, how things will go. If you can go there in your mind, let's just put it plainly. You can go there in your mind and in your heart. When it actually happens physically, it feels, 1, 10 times better. 2, you have that feeling, and it resonates to everybody around you that you've been there before. There's no surprises. There's no like, oh crap, what am I going to do? There's no not knowing how to act like the champion you are. All that stuff comes with being able to visualize, being able to create experiences before they happen, being able to go within the depths of your imagination and picture yourself receiving that golden Oscar in that beautiful evening gown, or that $5,000 tuxedo as everybody watches, waiting to hear how are you going to inspire the next person to win that award. And it just doesn't stop. It doesn't have to be Academy Award. It can be any award. Anytime you're being recognized for your work, guys, that is a huge deal. No matter if it's at the Podunk Film Festival or the Academies or whatever it is, you are doing an awesome job when people are recognizing you. So, getting back to the acceptance speech. What I want you to do, and you can do this on your iPhone, you can do it in GarageBand, whatever it is, I want you to, instead of writing is good, but hear your voice, because there's going to be a time where you look back on this and you just go, wow, like I just totally feel this experience completely. And another great thing is you can listen to this when you feel like you're at the depths of your career where things are just completely going wrong, if it ever gets to that point. And listen to this, because what it's going to do is continually drive you towards your dream. It's going to help you to evolve your thinking if you need to be in a position to where, okay, let me see if I can watch what's unfolding from a different perspective, to take a different form of action, to bring myself into better standards as far as my career goes. So there's so much that goes in to creating this acceptance speech, right? So what you want to do, like I said, use your iPhone, use the GarageBand or any type of recording device, and I want you to give yourself 2.5 minutes, no longer than that. And right when the recording starts is the time you receive the award, and you're at the podium and you're looking at all the people. You can see your family, you can see your colleagues, you can see all the people who've inspired you along the way over the years, and you're going to take that all in. You're going to take it all in. Now, this is really using our imagination. Like I can see Clint Eastwood in the first row, or Morgan Freeman down on the other side, down to the right, and all these other great actors and actresses, like just smiling, looking so happy for who you are in this moment, but more importantly, realizing that you just didn't become this person in this moment. This is all the work, all the desire, all the love that you put into it that is culminating into this special moment for yourself. And you take all of that in, you create that vibration, and then bam, you start giving that speech. You start saying what it is that you truly feel. Thank who you want to thank. Give credit to who you want to give credit to. Really dive deep. And what I want you to do, because this is your moment, provide something inspirational. Like it doesn't have to be a long drawn out story, because sometimes that just bores people, but something that can inspire everybody watching, because so many people are watching this moment. So many people are watching you take the stand. And what are you going to do that's going to change the life of another young actor? What are you going to do that's going to just leave an indelible impression that's going to allow somebody else to go after their dreams that might not even be in the entertainment industry? They might be doing something completely different, and your speech gave them the opportunity to build up the gumption, the audacity to go after what they want, to go after what they desire, what they dream of. So think about that entire moment. Think about how it feels. Think about how you feel. I've heard instances where it becomes so real that like some people even start shedding tears, because it's like, this is what you've waited for. This is what you want. You want to be at the pinnacle of your career. You want to be at the top of it. You don't do it to win awards. You do it because you love it, but it's an awesome byproduct, and all it does is drive you towards doing really, really awesome work, no matter what it is you're taking part in, okay? So you created that experience. You see all these people, your iPhone or your tape recorder is recording your speech. And, the reason I say keep it to 2.5 minutes, because you want it to be short, to the point, and expressive. But, because I don't like putting limitations on people, if you feel like it needs to be longer, make that sucker longer. Let it be longer and allow it to be in a place to where you can be that individual. That once again, this is what it comes down to. It's all about giving back. This is what this podcast is about. Giving back in order to inspire somebody else to do the same, which in turn helps humanity, helps the entire industry, helps people to raise themselves out of the depths of despair into the heights of inspiration, the heights of motivation, picking up new forms of just new forms of motivation to help them to accomplish their dreams, And so if that takes longer than 2 minutes to do that, so be it. Go for it. Like no question. Do what you need to do to not only inspire them, but inspire yourself within the process. And then I want you to keep it. You keep this, keep it close to you. I made a video out of mine on YouTube just so I can always go back to it. I know it'll always be there. Always feel free to go back to this and listen to it, because I guarantee you this is something that will help you tremendously throughout your career and throughout your life, because you're already prophesying your success. And that's what it comes down to. I believe in you, believe in yourself, and then take that belief and believe in other people and raise them up as much as you possibly can. And you'll feel so much better on the inside, so much greater as a human being by doing that. So guys, a star is born. That star is you. Create your acceptance speech. Share it with me. I'd love to hear it. But just keep plugging away. Keep at it. Great things are ahead, no doubt in my mind. And I'm happy to always be here to share the actors area with you. Thanks so much. It's been a pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye.